My audible and visible clear. Good evening, everyone. I am Toastmaster Namita, your Sergeant at Arms, and it is my pleasure to welcome you all to meeting number 349, Part A of Amrita Toastmasters Club. Here at our club, we foster a supportive and encouraging environment where members can hone their communication and leadership skills, paving the way for self confidence and personal growth. We kick off today's meeting, I kindly request everyone to kindly switch off mobile phones or put your phones in silent mode to minimize distractions. Turn on your cameras if possible. We'd love to see your smiling faces and foster a more engaging session. Also, please take note of a few important guidelines. Discussions on sex, religion, and politics, as well as mentions of our institution, are strictly prohibited. Let's maintain a professional tone throughout and avoid any swearing or offensive language. For our speakers, please be mindful of the time limit. Exceeding the limit may lead to disqualifications. At the end of the meeting, a link to voting and feedback forms will be shared. Please do take time to fill them out. Without further ado, I now hand over the stage to our presiding officer, Toastmaster Ishita.
Thank you, Sadhana, for that blast of energy. I think I had to tone down the volume in my headphones. I was nodding off, but you woke me up. So thank you for that. And hello, good evening. Welcome everyone to meeting 349 part A. It's gonna be our third last meeting of this term. So I'm glad you all could join us despite it being the very last few days of vacation. So I'm sure you all had a lot of plans, but hey, thank you for putting that aside and joining us for this meeting. So today it's gonna be a bit more of a casual meeting. We don't have any prepared speakers today. We just have one table topics master who's going to be annoying us, who's going to be pestering us. Maybe we'll even have a bunch of surprise topics. So I'm sure you're all looking forward to that. Without further ado, let's jump right into it. But before we begin, we do have one guest with us today. So, oh, wait, two guests. So, I'd like to take a moment to introduce them, even though we're all very familiar with them. So, let's start with guest Advait. Guest Advait, introduce yourself and let us know what brought you in for this meeting today.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. This is Advait. I'm a computer science student currently in my fifth semester. What brought me into the meeting? The meeting link in my WhatsApp group. That's what brought me. So that's it. Yeah. Thank you for having me. Hope to have a wonderful session. Thank you.
Thank you for joining us. Pretty straightforward, of course, the link. But yes, thank you for joining us, guest Advait. Next up, we have guest Abhinav, not Toastmaster Abhinav, guest Abhinav.
Hello everyone, I'm Abhinav from BEC department. Now I'm going to my fifth semester. I just joined the meeting like any other meeting. I was just bored and I thought like let me get rid of my boredom for some time. That's the main reason. But if I want, because I don't want to ruin my image in front of you guys, I would say I was interested in this and I wanted to improve my conversation skills. So that is the facade.
All right, wonderful, Prasad. Thank you for joining us, guest Abhinav. I mean, you're very welcome to join here, even if you're bored or even if you aren't. I came here solely because Namita, the Sergeant at Arms, blackmailed me to join this meeting, so you can give her a thank you as well. So yes, thank you to our guests for joining us. And we do have a new Toastmaster joining our club, in fact, who joined us just today. So, Toastmaster Abhinav, if you could just officially introduce yourself to the club.
Okay, so myself, Abhinav, I am currently pursuing my bachelor's in CSE. I completed my first year, which means I'm in my second year. So semester number three. My hobbies are I love collecting watches. I love talking about watches too. So yeah, like I love playing sports too, but watches are my go-to basically. They're like my comfort zones basically.
All right, thank you, Toastmaster Abhinav. Maybe the table topics master can give you a topic related to watches, but we'll have to wait and see. All right, Toastmasters, let's jump right into the meeting. Without further ado, I now pass over control to our general evaluator for the day, Toastmaster Harshit.
Hello, everyone. This is Toastmaster Hashita, your general evaluator for the day. It has been quite some time since I've come to some of these meetings, so nice to see everyone again. Also, I did mean to say if there are any RCB fans in here, congratulations to you guys. Finally, after 18 years, I only bring this up because I know Ishita is in this meeting. So yeah, so I have my beloved tag team with me here today to help me carry out this role. First, we have the timer, Toastmaster Aditya.
Hi everyone, am I audible? Okay. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters. I'm Toastmaster Aditya, and I will be your timer for the day. The timer's job is to make sure all speeches end on time and everyone gets their fair chance to speak. Besides, who likes a long and boring speech? Since the president has informed that we will have no prepared speakers today, I'll mention only the timings for the table topics and save myself some effort. For I will be during normal meetings, I'll be holding up green, yellow, and red cards. But since this is an online meeting, I'll be changing my background instead. At 1 minute, I'll be showing the green card, as you can see. At 1 minute and 30 seconds, I'll be showing the yellow card. And at 2 minutes, I'll be showing the red card. All speakers will have a buffer time of 30 seconds. And if any speaker exceeds their buffer time, he or she is time disqualified. So I would request all speakers to not get time disqualified and end your speeches on time. I would also request our president to ping me when each speaker is speaking so that they can immediately see how much time has elapsed. Thank you, everyone. And I'll be back with the report at the end of the meeting. So until then, back to the general evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Aditya. We next have our beloved president, Toastmaster Ishita, playing the role of our counter.
General evaluator. Hello, everyone. I'm back, but this time as your R counter for the day. So the role of an R counter is pretty simple. We tend to use a lot of filler words in our day-to-day life, like well, so, and like. And these words are something that don't really sound as smooth when we say our speeches, right? So my role is to note down all the filler words that you use, and towards the end of the meeting, when the general evaluator calls me for my report, I will be reporting back on all the filler words that you guys use so that you can improve upon them next time. That's it, and back to the general evaluator.
Thank you, our counter. Finally, we have a grammarian for the day, Toastmaster Shreya, whose introduction I really look forward to.
Good evening, everyone. I am Shreya Sujeev, and today I serve as your grammarian, defender of good grammar, destroyer of misplaced modifiers, and sworn enemy of sentence chaos. I am counting your commas, your clauses, and every grammatical calamity that tries to sneak past me like a ninja in Crocs. Yes, I will be listening closely for moments of brilliance, that perfect metaphor, that crisp, clear sentence that hits like a mic of drop. And if your subject and verb don't agree, let's just say I will be silently sending prayers and passive aggressive grammar energy in your direction. Now, introducing you to the word of the day, gobsmacked. I repeat, gobsmacked, meaning utterly astonished, completely speechless. Usually after doing something shocking, like finding out your dog has an Instagram. Example, I was gobsmacked when the table topics master asked me to explain quantum physics in 30 seconds. Use it in your speech to sound British and emotionally overwhelmed at the same time. A very rare combo. So speak boldly, avoid the forbidden fluff, and if you get gobsmacked mid speech, just keep going. I will be cheering and noting it down. Winner gets imaginary confetti, undying respect, and a lifetime supply of grammar puns. Redeemable nowhere. Back to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Shreya. And that is the end of our tag team introductions. We shall now jump into the table topic session being headed by our beloved and slightly scary Toastmaster Navita.
Thank you, General Evaluator, for the beautiful words of being scary. Do I look scary? I don't think. Okay, whatever it is. Let's go on. A few weeks back, I was trying to explain a movie to my cousin. It was that one movie, full of action, suspense, the one where the actor jumps off a building, lands perfectly on a moving train, no ankles cracked, no bones fractured, nothing, perfect landing. You get the picture, right? Yeah. But in all my excitement, I completely blanked out on the name of the movie. And guess what? I forgot the name of the actor too. So there I was, wildly flailing my arms, making exploration noises and saying things like, the guy from that thing, the guy who acted in this movie, you remember, right? Yeah. It was hilarious. My cousin, he just stared at me like I was trying to explain quantum physics with interpretive dance. Yeah, that's when it hit me. Sometimes the one word you're looking for makes all the difference. And when it's not there, you have two options: either panic or get crazy creative. So today, it is your option whether you have to panic or get creative enough to blow all our minds off. There might be chances or situations when you got smacked and even wonder what the question is about. But let's see. Now, there is one more thing. Just because Toastmasters Harshita started with IPL, today we are all going to be Rohit Sharmas. If you get the context, if you don't get the context, I'll tell you. I've seen so many reels where Rohit Sharma is termed as the person who says, "ये था ना, वो वहाँ का वाला ये, जहाँ भीड़ होता है." He doesn't get the right thing at the right moment. He just says this, there, that. He never gets to the point. So today we are all going to be that. So get ready for I don't know what to say. You decide what to say about that table topic session. Who wants to go first? Okay. As usual, no volunteers. Let's go with Toastmaster Harshita first.
I had a feeling.
I knew it. Are you ready for your question, Toastmaster Harshita?
Sure, go ahead.
Yeah. Describe what you would do with 1 crore rupees. And the hitch in your question is you shouldn't use the word spend.
Okay. All right, fine. So if I have 1 crore rupees, first thing I'm going to do is go to our beloved college, gift them this money, and ask that they rebuild AB4. Because I have to study for the next 2 years in this building, and it's horrendous. It is the college equivalent of a mental asylum. Genuinely, the restrooms are bigger than the classrooms. I do not know what the point of that can be except to give us a place to hide, but it's truly horrendous. And if the college is not willing to use money to make this place learnable in, I believe I should help these poor souls out. Not that they are poor souls, but that's beyond the point. I should help these poor souls out by giving them, donating my luckily earned money and helping them make it. I mean, not make it, like build the place. So that, yes, that is my answer.
Nice answer, Toastmaster Harshita. I just pray and hope that neither our faculty advisors nor anybody from school listen to this recording. Ma'am, this meeting is being recorded. So, yeah, let's keep our fingers crossed and move on to the next victim of my questions. Who wants to go next? Yeah, nobody, obviously. Guest Advait, would you like to go?
Yes, sure.
That's the spirit. I wanted the spirit. You should have raised your hand. It's okay. I have a beautiful question for you. So, your question is describe your favorite memory at school without using the word school. Do you want me to repeat the question?
No, no, no. I got it. I got it. Okay. I think I have a few favorites from that time. First, I would like to say my first to 10th standard education was a different area, okay, and my plus one and plus two was a different area. So I shifted areas, okay. So I'm going to talk about my plus one and plus two area. So I had a group of friends. We used to have a gang name too. So we used to go out pretty often at evening. We were in hostel that back then. So we used to go out pretty often when it rained. And not to hide from the rain, but to play in the rain. So in my childhood, I used to get sick whenever I went out to play in the rain. So my dad wouldn't let me play in the rain. But this was hostel and it was my rules. So nobody cares if I went on to play in rain and get muddy wet. So one day when it rained, me and my gang went on to this playground that we have and we just chilled, no, not chilled, wrecked ourselves in that mud and enjoyed and had the best time. I think after after jumping into that mud, I was gobsmacked for a while, but I had a great time. So yeah, that's my favorite memory.
Okay, so from today on, officially, area will be referring to school, and maybe in guest Advait's term, maybe region might be college or state might be university. God knows. Let's keep hearing from him in upcoming meetings. Thank you, guest Advait. Let's move on. Who wants to go next? Toastmaster Ishita.
Yes, of course, Amrita.
I have a beautiful question for you, just made for you. I don't know how Toastmaster Aarti made this. Okay, for everyone to know, all of these are Toastmaster Aarti's questions. So, if anybody is offended or mad at these questions, I don't mind because they are not mine. I'm just holding the table topic session because she has an inconvenience. Okay, Toastmaster Rishita, back to your question. Talk about your favorite food without mentioning its name.
All right. All right, my favorite food. Okay, wow. First of all, I would like to clarify that I don't really have a favorite food. It's just a mix of spices, of rice, a lot of fragrant flavors. It's found across states in India. I'm sure a lot of you understand what I'm talking about now. It is often associated with the word dum. Okay, I think that should give you enough clues. Now, why is it my favorite? You see, Namita, don't nod. I know you understand. Okay, see, dum dash is a very good food. It is God's gift to humanity. You can eat it in the morning for breakfast. You can eat it during lunchtime, dinner time. You can have it for snack. Imagine dum dash, a cold bottle of Pepsi and raita. The best combination. You can go into a food coma after that. In fact, you should all eat dum dash after this meeting and you should all sleep. Because God gives very few choice gifts to humanity, okay? And it is our duty as his following, his children to enjoy all the delicious, nutritious food that God gives to us, right? I'm sure you're all absolutely gobsmacked by my choice of dishes, but you see, it's very simple. It doesn't take that much to impress me. Just put some chicken, just put some rice, some spices, etc., and I'm done. Okay. So yes, my favorite dish is dum dash. Comes in a lot of flavors. Those of you are still unaware, please talk to Toastmaster Namita. I'm sure she understands what I'm talking about. Back to the table topics, Ma.
Honestly, I don't understand what you were referring to. So, even if you come to me, I don't have an answer. You'll have to go personally to Toastmaster Ishita and ask her what her favorite food is. Maybe it is coffee because Masala coffee does have spices, condiments, and if you want masala meat coffee, you can even have meat. So, yeah, let's talk about this on a later day. Next, how about our latest Toastmaster, Toastmaster Abhinav? Are you ready for your question?
Yeah.
Yes. So, your question is talk about friendship without using the word friend.
Well, in my 11th, basically, like half of my 11th standard, I was just like absolutely introverted, to be honest. Like until or unless then, I had like no one next to me. So like midway of like my 11th, I found this friend basically. One day he was actually talking about organic, if I was right, like organic, like you during my need days, like that. Those were the days. Like he was talking about inorganic or organic. I don't remember properly. We just went on and on about the question. Like he would not stop. I wouldn't stop. Nobody stopped that day. Like we just went on and on. We spoke about the questions like for like 3 hours straight, if I do remember correctly. That day, I just fixed in my mind like I'm not gonna lose the particular person like who I asked all the questions about. Like he's uh, one of the best people that I have met until now, and I still talk to him. Like that guy and me are not in the same college, but we still talk like every day. So I'm like extremely grateful for that guy, to be honest. That's it.
Very sorry, Abhinav. I did catch you saying the word friend, which was forbidden for you, but still, it's fine. It was nice. It was a nice experience of you sharing your memory with your friend and organic and inorganic. Oh my God. Okay, let's keep it aside. Let's come back to Toastmasters ATC for the time being. Who would like to go next? Yeah, a timer. Toastmaster Aditya.
Wow, I think you read my mind because I was about to raise my hand.
I saw it.
So, okay, on one condition, someone else has to time me.
Yes, I'll
I
time you,
can time
Aditya.
for you, Aditya.
Yeah,
No, that's fine.
proceed in the time. Yeah, okay. Right. Now, your question is, if you were a time traveler, where would you go without using the word past or future?
Very interesting question. Where would I go if I were a time traveler without using the words past, present, or future? I assume the time machine has a setting which tells which year, which date to enter. So, as far as the time machine is concerned, I don't think I need to mention it's a particular date is in the past. If I can just type, for example, February 29th, 1980. So I think that would be interesting. As far as what would I like to do after time traveling, I have a lot of ideas. Maybe strangling a certain Austrian wannabe painter who did not end up becoming a painter, but ended up becoming something else. That sounds interesting. Well, thank you.
Okay. Even I caught you also saying the word past, but past is past. Leave it. Let's go to the present and call up Toastmaster Shreya.
Yeah.
Yes. So, without using the word I, describe a day in your life.
We all think that this is the most difficult question because nobody can get through a day without using dash. Uh, but a day in my life wouldn't be a day in my life without my dog. Uh, because he plays a very integral part of my entire life from when he wakes up till when he sleeps. Uh, my entire day is filled with traumas, cleaning his poops, making him food, and everything. And I feel one of the most uh, important and a member who's given importance in my family would be my dog rather than me and my sister. So a day in my life would be with would be starting from cleaning my dog's poop till cooking dinner for him. Apart from that, leaving my dog aside, we all think that having to do something at our own interest also pays off for the day. So dash things that painting is one of my least things that I would give least important. Sorry, I used I. Okay, moving on. Giving least importance to painting. Uh, I admire my sister. Again, I. Moving on. We all. Okay, we don't. But my dog and all of us admire my sister doing painting in my family. Um, considering even more traumatic events coming up in my speech today, I end leaving it to the Toastmaster of the day.
I can forgive you thinking that the I you used was EYE and not I. But it doesn't make sense in the sentence, so nothing can be done. Very sorry, Toastmaster Shreya. But good try. I was imagining if I had also avoided the words me and my, what would have been the situation of this speech? It would have been beautiful, horrendous. Okay, let's see. Now, next guest, Abhinav, would you like to go?
Do I have another choice?
You don't.
Yeah.
Okay. No. Yeah. Describe a futuristic invention without using the word technology.
A futuristic invention without using the word technology, right? So when we think of futuristic invention, the first thing that comes in our mind is it can usually it's like 100 years into the future. So one thing that I can think of right now, it might be quite childish, and it's something which I've always thought about is flying cars. And into games which are highly related to uh, futuristic inventions. Some games you may or may not know, such as Cyberpunk. It's a human. You could say humans are like cyborgs in that. So there are a lot of uh, dash advanced inventions, and it's quite fun to play and fun because you can. It's more than your imagination can think of. And another futuristic invention in that field will be uh, maybe talking animals. Maybe you can create an invention, or maybe there's an invention maybe 100 years down the line where you can understand what animals are trying to say. That's all I have to say, to be honest. My mind is actually not able to think much into the future because I'm the kind of guy who tries to stay in the present. Because if I think into the future a lot, I will kind of, lose myself. I want to get my work done. That's all I have to say.
Thank you, Just Abhinav. Let's hope all these come into life one day. Or maybe not. We don't want talking animals going on the street, cursing us, just throwing words at us, throwing stones at us. Okay, wait. We have one more question for today. And I think, Toastmaster Rishi, are you here?
Yes, I am here.
Yes. Okay. So, the prompt that I would like to give you is explain a fear of yours without using the word scared.
Okay, fine. Is it already if I don't turn on my video?
It's fine. Just go on.
Ah, okay. Okay. I was personally afraid of a lot of things in my childhood, which I'm not afraid today. But one fear I think it has been persisted throughout my life has been my fear of heights. Like whenever even my parents or relatives like pick me up and played with me, I used to be scared and like scold them and like please just drop me down. Um, like whenever I look down, I get this sensation where I'm just gonna fall and then die. And while I'm falling, a lorry comes and then hits me, and then I die a very horrible death. And I have all these thoughts, so I'm very afraid of that. And that is, I'd say, one of the my biggest fears, which has carried down from my childhood to my adult life currently. Back to Toastmaster, Amita.
Thank you, Toastmaster Rishi. That's very relatable to me because if I'm right, I shared this in one of my speeches. I have a very strange fear of falling and hitting my eyes on the stair edge and just seeing blood all over me, like a fountain spewing out of your eyes. I'm so creative and imaginative. Oh my god. I don't want so much of imagination. I guess we are done with everybody in the meeting. Toastmaster Rishita, do we go for one more round or
We can go for one more round, but I think the table topics master herself deserves a topic, right?
you give me a topic? I can try. Or
Does
should I take my
anyone
from?
actually? I think we'll come up with a topic for you. Does anyone have an idea, or shall we just collectively bully Toastmaster now? I think
Can we
one
like
topic. All right,
collectively bully her?
collectively bully her. All right, I think that's a good idea. I think we'll have three people say three words, like one word each, and Toastmaster Namita has to speak without those words. All right. Okay. I'll say the theme, and three people can maybe say what words. Okay. Toastmaster Namita, tell us how your vacation is going so far. And the first word that is forbidden for you shall be said by Toastmaster Shreya.
She should use two words, I and like.
Can
All right.
I
No iron like. Yes, Toastmaster.
can I suggest the third word? I'm sorry, I don't have any personal vengeance against her, but I don't want Toastmaster Namita to not use the word the.
All right, that does sound like a personal vendetta, but sure. Maybe we'll scrap out the I because poor girl. She has been suffering so long. No like for Namita, no the for Namita. Who else would like to ban a word for Namita? Maybe Toastmaster Abhinav. You want to ban a word for our Sadrata?
Uh, why not the word basically? That's it.
Fair enough. That's a filler word. All right, Toastmaster Namita. Describe how your vacation is going. And as the president, I ban the word fun and vacation for you. So five words, okay? Bonus two words. You're banned from using the words the, like, vacation, and fun. You have 2 minutes.
I would be obliged to speak about my holidays for after my second year. But I think that this is mere personal vengeance from all of you guys. And I will make sure that all of you will get crazy topics like these on your second round of table topics. Pardon me if I spoke all the words you had forbidden for me because it is more than what I could count. If it was one word, I could have counted. But giving me 5 forbidden words? Okay, my parents here are thinking I'm insane. Talking bullshit like these, unrelated weird words in unrelated combinations. Whatever. Why is the timer not showing the green card? I'm sure it's past 1 minute. Thank you so much. So, this is how I would. This is how I conclude my speech without. Okay, thank you so much.
All right, I think she managed to successfully do that. I didn't catch anything. Did anyone manage to catch any forbidden words from her? Wow, okay, Namita, you're clean. Okay, wow. All
Yay!
right, back to the table topics.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ishita. But I did catch myself saying like. Good that none of you caught it. Still, I'm so honest. I'm telling my own mistakes. Wow. Next up, who wants to go? Okay, let's start with people like Toastmaster Ishita. Your
Right, second round.
next
Yes,
topic
go on.
is going to be, yeah, I know. Pitch your life as a reality show without saying the words drama, act, and show.
Drama, act, and show, right? All right.
Okay, wait, drama and show. Act you can use. I don't mind.
Sure. Thank you for letting me use the word act table topics master. So yes, now my life is a reality exhibit. Okay. So for starters, I would like to give a public disclaimer. This is not real in any way. This is a totally fictional situation. Whatever I'm about to tell you guys is not real. So please believe me when I say that. I may have tripped on a stage in front of like thousands of people. I may have accidentally played the wrong music at a very, very wrong time in a function with hundreds of people. I may have called my professor mother, Amma. But see, this is all part of reality exhibits, right? You need something to amp up your life. You need something to pull people in and go like, wow, this girl has a very wonderful life, right? So my life is full of acts. It's riddled with acts. It's full of different themes. It ranges from fiction to horror to absolute comedy. But I can promise you one thing: reality exhibit is the best form of living life. Okay, because you have comedy, you have certain D words that I can't say. You have a lot of people, you have a lot of experiences, and that is what truly makes life life. Because so what if you accidentally call your professor Amma? So what if you trip in on stage in front of thousands of people? That is what makes your life a wonderful reality exhibit, right? I wish you all the very best in life. I hope all of you have a wonderful reality exhibit of a life. And yes, once again, this is all totally fictional. Back to the table topics one.
Thank you for all the inspiring words and the encouraging words for us to move on in life. Guys, believe Toastmaster Ishita. It might all come true one day. Next, shall we call on Toastmaster Abhinav?
All right.
Talk about your favorite sport without using the words game and play.
Okay. I'll talk about a story that I have, which is like very. What are the words again? Game and
Play.
game and play. Okay. Like I have the story. Like I was playing my. No. Okay. Anyways, it was like my first official match that I was. I had to. Damn, this is actually hard. Okay, like I had to run and okay. Um, Like it was badminton. I actually got over with my part of whatever I had to complete basically, which was an under 13 match, which was an under 13 match. Okay, yeah, match. Okay, I lost like very badly, and one of my seniors from my academy asked me to like play mixed doubles basically. She was a lady, and she never had a partner over there, so she asked me to play. And I was just 13 years old, and these people were like 18 years of age. And I absolutely look at this stunning lady. I was drooling over her. I wasn't even looking at the shuttle basically. I was drooling over her. Like every time I miss a point, I would look at her and not the scoreboard. So that was my embarrassing moment that I had. And I use the word play if I'm right once.
It's all right, Abhinav. I feel sorry for you and surprised at what you did at the same time. Do you want one more opportunity like that to happen in your life?
Now I feel like I'm a bit more mature, so I won't make that mistake again, to be honest.
Okay, good for you and for the other person, whoever that person is. Guess, Advait, would you like to go next?
Yes, sure.
Yes. Speak about your phone without using the words phone and call and mobile.
Okay. The thing that everybody has, the thing that we look up for most in this generation, that thing, I have the best thing. I have the best model of that thing. Everybody knows iPhone. Everybody knows iPhone 15 Pro. Everybody knows iPhone 15 Plus. Everybody knows iPhone 15. But nobody knows Redmi Note 12 Pro Plus. We have 12, we have Pro, we have Plus. It has everything in it. You can play games. What else do you want in it? Playing games, uh, browsing through internet at high speed. I think Pro and Plus does have more speed than iPhone 15 Pro. So yeah, my thingy is cool. So that's it. Yeah.
Good try, guess, Advait. But you missed out on a major thing for all of us college students, ChatGPT. We all use phones only for ChatGPT. So, but still, iPhone actually, what do you say? iPhone actually. Okay, I can use any word, but I'm still out of words. Like the introduction I told for the table topic session. Moving on, would anybody like to go for a last and final topic? I volunteer, Harshita. Definitely. Toastmaster Harshita,
Yes.
share your opinion about love without using the words love and heart.
Um, okay. So, the emotional ability to be affectionate to another human being is something that stems from hormones and enzymes being secreted by the brain. It is deceptive, it is manipulative, and it is overall a trap. Romantic movies that promote such behavior are not to be believed. If you want to go to the cinemas, watch Oppenheimer, watch Christopher Nolan, and then go home, have a cup of coffee, take a cold shower, and go to bed. Do not go out for coffee with another person of a different gender or probably the same gender. It is your wish what you want to do. Do not have coffee with other people. Please do not try to have dinner with other people. Do not go strolling across the beach holding hands with another person. Go home, take a shower, go to bed. You may call me a cynic, but I call myself a realist. If you ever do feel passionate about certain things, go to your parents. They will go to a different person. That person will find you a person. Thank you very much.
Toastmaster Harshita, you are arising doubts in the meeting. No, it's not that she doesn't like love. It's because she has a lot of experience. So, yeah, I'll come to you later for classes. Abhinav, even you can go to her for classes. She might guide you if you come across another situation like the one you had. Thank you, Toastmaster Harshita, for the free sponsorship or the advertisement you did. It might help in our college, especially our college. Okay, with this, I believe we have come to the end of today's table topic session. I hope all of you enjoyed the session. Thank you. Thank you once more.
Okay, then. So now that we have all been traumatized enough by whatever that was, also I believe Toastmaster Namita and Toastmaster Rishita should both pitch in for my therapy after this. And then they can both go for couples therapy together. I do not know what the issue is there between those two. It needs to be worked out. But anyways, that is the end of our table topic session, and that now brings us to the evaluation session. We usually have individual evaluators to hear from, but since there is nothing of that sort today, we will go directly to the timer. Toastmaster Aditya.
I hope I'm audible again.
Yes, you are.
Right. So, hi everyone. So prepare to be gobsmacked by this amazing timer report, because I certainly was. Since it's a table topic session, I have a lot of work to do. Starting with Toastmaster Harshita, who spoke for 1 minute and 1 second. Guest Advait, who spoke for 1 minute and 36 seconds. Toastmaster Rishita spoke for 1 minute and 37 seconds. Toastmaster Abhinav spoke for 1 minute and 28 seconds. Shout out to Toastmaster Abhinav, since this is his first meeting as a Toastmaster. Myself, Toastmaster Aditya, spoke for 53 seconds. It's kind of weird to mention myself in third person. Moving on. Toastmaster Shriya spoke for 1 minute and 59 seconds. Guest Abhinav spoke for 1 minute and 37 seconds. Toastmaster Rishi spoke for 47 seconds. And Toastmaster Namita spoke for 1 minute and 22 seconds. Shout out to Toastmaster Namita for the valiant effort to speak without the word the. Speaking of reality TV shows, I'm surprised it did not become like Big Boss. Moving on. Toastmaster Rishita spoke again for 1 minute and 35 seconds. Toastmaster Abhinav spoke again for 1 minute and 41 seconds. Guest Advait spoke again for 51 seconds. And Toastmaster Arshita spoke again for 1 minute and 12 seconds, if my timer record is correct. That's all for today. Have a nice day. Back to the general evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Aditya, for that concise record. Next, we have our counter Toastmaster Rishita.
Hello everyone, I'm back and the counter with the report. I'm sorry if I sound weird, but it's because I've been laughing for the past 10 minutes. I mean, every time I hear Toswata Harshita's voice, I'm just going to think about that rant about love against love, I suppose. But anyways, back to the counter report. So first of all, I think I need to make another public disclaimer. I did not think it would be this hard to speak with a forbidden word, and you all managed to do it almost flawlessly. So good job to all of you. Now for the R counters report. For the filler words, Toastmaster Namita had one Toastmaster Harshita had one R and one Guest Advait had three R's and one so. Toastmaster Abhinav had two one so and two likes. Toastmaster Aditya had one Toastmaster Shriya had one Abhinav had one and Toastmaster Rishi had two R's. And this is all over the course of the entire meeting. So good job on minimizing the filler words. I know you guys were probably focusing on all the forbidden words, but yay, less filler words. Good job, everyone. Back to the general evaluation.
Thank you, Toastmaster Rishita, for that. And please stop laughing. It's very obvious. Okay, yeah. Next, we have the grammarian, Toastmaster Shriya.
I'm back again with the Grammarian's Report. First of all, congratulations to all the people who used the word of the day. Toastmaster Harshita, Toastmaster Aditya, guest Advait, and our president, Toastmaster Ishita. Moving on to the bad usage of grammar. I don't remember properly could be rephrased as I don't remember it properly. Possessed to could be rephrased as possessed by something. An unrelated combination is grammatically correct, but it is quite awkward. So let it be an odd combination. And moving on to the good usage of grammar by Toastmaster Harshita, who used horrendous, meaning extremely unpleasant and dreadful. Guest Abhinav, 100 years into the future. Toastmaster Ishita, reality exhibit is the best form of living life. And Toastmaster Harshita's speech on love was loved by all, obviously. And finally, guest Advait also mentioned the hierarchy of Redmi phone, which was also good. So I applaud those who dared to use the word of the day, whether it flowed in naturally or was thrown in like a surprise plot twist in a soap opera. Remember, good grammar isn't about just being perfect, it's about being clear, impactful, and sometimes just not accidentally hilarious. Thank you for letting me eavesdrop with a purpose. This is your grammarian signing off, pen down, still ringing for a few epic metaphors. Back to you, General Evaluate.
Thank you, Toastmaster Shreya. Now for my report. We started the meeting at 4:53, which is 3 minutes late, but I believe that's fine since it's an online meeting. After that, all the three tag team players did a really good job in executing their roles. And then for the table topic session, it started out fine, and then I do not know what chaos overcame us, but you know what? It's completely fine so long as we had fun. Yeah, that's pretty much it. There's really nothing big to report for this meeting. Also, I should probably not have dissed our college now that our president texted me about that. So my bad. I'm so sorry for any professor who sees this video. Forgive me. With that, I now hand over control to our presiding officer, Toastmaster Rishita.
Thank you, General Evaluator. All right. So now we are approaching the end of the meeting. We've heard from the table topics master, we've heard from the general evaluator and the tag team, and the Sadhar at Arms has now dropped a voting link in the chat box. Please take a minute to vote for your favorite table topic speaker, I assume, for today, because what a table topic session. I'm pretty sure we had a tunnel vision, like a plan for that session, but it derailed in ways I cannot even describe. I think I have no words for it. Yes, that is my official description of today's table topic session. So good job to the table topics master, and kudos to Aarti as well, because what a range of topics. You never think about the words that are, everyday in your everyday life until it gets banned. Things such as the like, school, fun, and you end up tending to focus on just that. So I think we've all learned a lesson for certain words and their usage. But yes, we are now at the end of meeting 349. While we are waiting for the results, just a couple of general announcements. So, as I announced previously, this is going to be our third last meeting for this term. So, in Toastmasters, we have this thing where we celebrate every 25 meetings. Okay, so every 25th meeting is essentially a milestone meeting, and the previous milestone meeting was 325. So, the next milestone meeting will be 325 plus 25, 350. Okay, guys, you're welcome for the math. So yes, the 350th meeting of Amrita Toastmasters Club will be held towards the end of June, and I hope you're all planning to come back to campus before that, right? Can I get a show of thumbs if anyone is coming after 20th or something, 20th June? No? All right, all cool. I expect to see you all for the 350th milestone meeting. So while we haven't released the agenda for the 350th milestone meeting yet, we will be releasing it sometime soon. So if any of you want to book a specific role in advance, please do let our Vice President Education, Toastmaster Aarti, know. All right. And just a couple more announcements along that way, that is. So the next meeting, that is 349 Part B, second last meeting, it will be offline. So this will be our last online meeting for this term. we're going to be shifting back completely offline. So I hope to see you all for our next meeting. That will be on Friday. So do attend. It will be offline, guys. Yay, finally offline after a very long period of online meetings. It will be a wonderful way to kickstart the offline sessions again. So do join us for that session. And finally, we will be shifting to the next term, right? That is July. So in Toastmasters, again, we have a lot of things, but in Toastmasters, every 6 months is basically a term. So this term was from Jan to June, and the next term will be from July to December. So all the new XCOM will be coming in, and I do hope you all will be regularly attending the meetings in their term as well. Please do join. Please do. Let's keep the chaos going, etc., etc. And yes, I will catch you all at our next offline meeting. With that, we have the results for this meeting. All right. First role player goes to our table topics master, Toastmaster Namita. Congratulations. The best auxiliary role player goes to our ever brilliant grammarian Toastmaster Shreya. Congratulations. For the best table topic speaker, I'm not sure if I need to announce it, but I'm pretty sure her cynicism won us over. Right, Toastmaster Harshita, congratulations. Your dislike of the word love has managed to win everyone over. Congratulations to all the winners of meeting 349 part A. We will now officially be adjourning the meeting. But before that, let's quickly take a group photo. So if you all could just turn on your cameras. So Rishi, that is to you if possible. No worries otherwise. Ramita, could you please let us know once the photo is done?
Toastmaster Rishi, will you be turning on your camera?
Fine.
Cool. Okay, guys. Smile. 3, 2, 1. Yes, we did get a pretty good photo. Thank you, guys.
All right. Yes. Namita, you can turn off the recording.